Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. Please like and subscribe and don't forget to jab that notifications bell for all my latest uploads. Today I've got a pair of boxing gloves from Geezer's Boxing, and these boxing gloves are PU. Now, as you know, anybody that watches the channel knows that I am not a very big fan of PU. A lot of PU gloves, they crack, they don't last very long, and I've got a major problem with that because at the end of the day, they're not as hard wearing and won't be as hard wearing as leather. There is some brands like Rival that do a higher type of synthetic leather, but obviously they charge a lot more. In terms of the lower end PU, that is where I've got the problem, because I just don't think, why would you spend money on PU ones when you could spend some money on a pair of leather? Now, the reason I'm sort of highlighting these gloves is because these are a durable pair of gloves, and also because of the fantastic price that they come at. So Geezer's Boxing TRG gloves, and these are £20. Okay, 20 English pounds for a pair of boxing gloves. Now, at that price, I don't think you can really go wrong, because £20 is absolutely nothing. So if you are a club and you wanted some sort of gloves for the club, these would be a great pick for you. If you are just trying boxing just to see whether or not you like it, these would be a great pick for you. Are these going to be the gloves that you would want to use going forward if you were serious about boxing? Probably not. But that initial first dip of your toe into the water of boxing, you could pick up a pair of these for £20 and, you know, find out whether or not you really do like the sport. In the meantime, obviously you get some good use out of these, and then you get to the stage where you're like, right, I'm going to invest in some money in this sport that I now love. Because once people start to enjoy their boxing, they do catch the bug of boxing, and it's that kind of sport, it takes hold of you, and then you really do want to carry on. So 20 English pounds, and I want to sort of really stress that, because I normally say you'd be better to buy a pair of leather gloves for say £40–50 than getting a pair of £30 PU gloves. And there's a lot of PU gloves out there that will fall to bits really quickly. They're not durable, and they're like more expensive than these. So are these going to last you forever? No. Are they like the best gloves on the market? No. They are £20 PU gloves that will just give you a cheap pair of gloves to start you off in the sport. I've got people in the gym to use these on the bags, so they've had a fairly good bashing on the bags over the last few weeks, and I wanted, because they're PU, I wanted to give them an extended trial when it comes to my testing. As you know, I test all the gear that I review. I don't just receive it and sit here and do a review. It's all tested, so the people at my gym will see the various items on the channel being tested a week, 2 weeks before I do the actual review. With these have been knocking around at the gym for about a month, 5 weeks, where various people have been wearing them, including myself, for bag work, sparring and mitt work. Let me just show you through. Now, as I show you through, I can see that there's little bits of stitching that is already starting to go. But again, you know, you're paying £20 for these gloves. You know, if you got a good 6 months worth of use out of them, that would be great. As I say, the last month I have really put these through the mill, so I would expect some sort of signs on a PU glove that they have been used extensively. So let me just show you. You've got that there. Geezers Boxing. These are their most popular selling glove. Now, I'd imagine that they're the most popular selling glove because of they're only £20. Did I mention that? Yeah, I think I did. So the reason they're the most popular selling glove is they're only £20, and they are decent for that £20. There you've got a decent padding on the knuckle. On the rear there you've got the Geezers Boxing. You've got the Velcro. These are a 16-ounce glove. The Velcro is decent. The lining also is decent. When it comes to the stitching, yeah, there's little bits of stitching that I can see already is starting to come away. But how long are you expecting a £20 pair of gloves to last? Again, on that one, there's a little bit of loose stitching here and there. I like that bat wing there, which is on the thumb. These come in 10 ounce, 12 ounce, 14 ounce, and these are 16 ounce. I'll bring them around for you so you can see all angles of them. They come in different colours. These are the black with the white and the red lettering. They also come in a red with the white with a black lettering, and then there's another pair where there is blue main colour, white on the thumb, and then red lettering, and the last one which is white as the main colour, then black on the thumb with red lettering as well. So 4 different types when it comes to the colours of them. When you put them on, they are comfortable. Inside, the lining's a little baggy on the inside. You can fully open your hand, no problem, for catching the shots, which I really do like, as you know. In the middle there, you've got an air hole. They're not that hot and sweaty, really, considering they're a PU glove. They performed well in sparring as well as on the bags. They performed really well, considering that they are £20. Let me just show you there. You can have a look at the stitching at the front as well. There's over 1 inch of foam in the knuckle area, and that does protect the hand. Just bring it around, and when I put it on again, the thumb's quite comfortable. The hand position, the hand is comfortable. So you know, they are a decent fitting glove. Just bring that round as well. Okay, so it's got that TRG, which stands for training, on the thumb, and then you've got the Geezers Boxing logo at the back there. As I say, I have been impressed with them. You know, you always have to factor in that, for me, 20 English pounds. There is gloves out there for £30. You can get really good pairs of gloves, 30, 40, £50, which are leather. It is surprising to me that some people only want to spend as little as £20, but that is the world that we live in. These sort of gloves, if you was using them in, say, a boxercise class, or if you was using them for light work, then obviously they would last longer. These, yeah, they are showing a little bit of wear and tear in terms of not the PU, but the stitching. But that's after a whole month, 5 weeks of really sort of trying to knock them about. And that's what I tried to do, to see whether or not they are as durable as they sort of claim to be. And yeah, I can say that they are. Geezers Boxing TRG training gloves, you can use them for your training. £20, what can you get for £20? I wouldn't expect to get a pair of boxing gloves of this quality for £20. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.